We are standing in our hallway. This is the barn door shutter to our hall bathroom, which is a hall bathroom / laundry room, which I'll explain more later on in the video. But this is the shelf that I found that stands on the floor that I want to put over my commode. So originally, I just wanted to mount this to the wall. It's a little deeper than most shelves would be, but I thought it would look nice. You ready to do this? All right, hon. Let's show what the original plan was and then how we had to modify it. All right. So this is a fold-up collapsible shelf. So the first thing he had to do was he actually epoxied the shelves so they wouldn't flip and fall. So this was the first plan. Let's see if I can back this way. Okay, I want it mounted on the wall, right? But the feet right here, what do we think about those feet, Ray? Weren't cute. It just looked like I mounted a shelf to the wall. So then I thought, well, what if we just flip it upside down and we make the feet finials? Like these are intentional finials at the top of this shelf. Look at that. Now we have this really cute back. And if I wanted to, I might be able to add like a little bar or something. I don't know about that, but I really think it's gonna work. So the next step that you're gonna see is when Greg mounts it to the wall, which is gonna require, what are those things called? The little straps?
I have no idea.
Yeah, you do the little things that we're gonna make it stay don't flip down.
Oh, tie wraps.
Tie wraps, yeah, nothing exciting. Tie wraps. We're gonna use tie wraps and I'm gonna paint to make it stay secure because the epoxy doesn't stay secure like we wanted it to. All right, end of this video and I'll be back when he gets it mounted. We're back. So we had the video about the shelf and I told you I was gonna talk to you a little bit about this laundry room / bathroom situation. So this building that we have is an old saloon, hotel, cafe. We're in the hotel part. I'm standing in the original. I don't want to do a big pic because one day I'm going to do the hall pic, but this is what the hotel hallway would have looked like. The bathroom would have not been here, but this is where we have it for now. We were bound by windows. Maybe I've talked about in other videos, but I had to have windows in the bedroom and only had 4 windows on each side of this house. But laundry rooms and bathrooms don't require windows, so this is why the bathroom is right here. And we don't have a huge house, so I did this combo thing, which I think maybe a lot of you guys might think I could do this. So I want to give you some numbers right now. This room is 8 foot wide and it's 12 foot long, and it is a full bathroom and a full laundry room. So keep those numbers in mind. So I always like to give you the reality of what I'm working in. You ready for this? These right here are old shutters from a house in New Orleans. And what I wanted to show you about these shutters is you'll notice they don't go all the way to the ground. And what we think happens, we bought it on Facebook Marketplace, is that these are the shutters for front doors. So it's hot in South Louisiana, and it was hot in South Louisiana 150 years ago. That's probably about how old these shutters are. And so people left their doors open, but they also wanted to be safe, right? These louvers would have worked at one time where you could allow a breeze to come in. We also got big mosquitoes here, and sometimes you might want to close them up. But these would have been 2 separate shutters on each side of a door. We married them together, and then we mounted them to be a barn door. But this bottom piece being solid is what makes us pretty sure that this was for a front door, because these would have been used a lot more than probably the ones on the windows, because they would have maybe used these every day. They need to be a little sturdier, and this gives it a little bit more sturdiness than just being all louvers. So this too is what I love, and I've talked about this in the past. All of the doors to the bedrooms and the bathrooms have hotel lights. So we took these and we retrofitted the little thing. So like at night, the lights would be out, right? But you need to use the restroom. So you leave your room, and not to disturb the other guests, you would turn the restroom light on, turn it off when you finished. I love those kind of little details. They make my heart so happy. I have no idea if that's how it was, but in my brain, that's how an old 19th century hotel would have worked. You would have been respectful to the other guests. So here is my bathroom. This is the first half. And this is the bathroom. So like again, this is 8 foot wide. So we have basically 24-inch vanity. And then I have on this side, well, then we have a walk space, right? And then we have about 3 foot. And then we have 3 foot here of this shower stall area. It's not big. So this is a 3 foot vanity, and then I have 30 inches here. I think total I have almost 6 feet, but not quite 6 feet in this room. But this is our shelf that we hung, and I'm so excited about it. I wanted to show you a couple things. We put the tie wraps on here and here. I started working on this one, if you can show them, Greg. I started my layering. I put my first layer of the Rub and Buff, and I'm gonna layer different colors on them, and I'm gonna do all of them eventually. And then Greg used these cool things. They're like a pipe holder thingy. Like you're gonna hang like pipe or conduit, and it grabbed the back, and then he ran the brass screw in the top. I'm gonna come in and Rub and Buff this little thing right here, gold also, just to make it look good. That's all gonna happen another day. This was not a super difficult project, which is a miracle. They're all super difficult. I love wallpaper. This is like a wallpaper, kind of abstract wallpaper. I think that it really looks good with this thing right here. It's like, I don't know, they look like they could be friends, and it makes me really happy. This vanity was a super inexpensive.
I've just noticed when I took that video, I was in the mirror.
You want to start over?
No, it's good. Keep going.
But you're cute.
You're just going to have to edit me out.
I don't know about that. I saw me in the mirror in the earlier video, and I didn't like myself either, so we'll see. Maybe we'll just leave them in there and people can see how real we are. But this little vanity right here was a little clearance vanity I bought at Lowe's probably 5 years ago, and I just painted her black and changed the hardware. She didn't look at anything like this, but you can do a lot of stuff with paint and different hardware. So this is the bathroom, right? This right here, shower curtain, because my ceilings are about 11 foot tall, and I wanted everything to seem really tall and opulent. This is just some remnant fabric from a really high-end fabric store, and I encourage you to go to high-end fabric stores. Go to the back to their clearance section. This was $5 a yard. This, I love this fabric. And literally the edge, I'm gonna show you something really cute. The edge had a ribbon finish. I didn't even hem the edge. I hemmed the bottom and the top. And I loved this like edged, finished selvage. It almost looks like a ribbon. This was the easiest thing I've ever made. Literally 2 little seams. And it made this really opulent looking shower curtain. And I probably have $30 in it, maybe. I think this is probably at least a $30 or $40 a yard fabric. I love that kind of stuff. So now we're gonna go into my laundry room. The laundry room, I did not put a door here. There was really no space to have one that closed, no space to do another barn door. I needed it to be open, and I feel like having it open makes everything feel less claustrophobic. This room is once again 8 foot wide. It's probably more like 5.5 feet, because the actual room before you put this wall in is 12, and I think we sucked up like, this is like 4 inches into this side. This is what destroyed everything for me. This little thing right here, all of this is what it is. There's a missing air condition vent, but this is my chase for my whole air condition for upstairs, front of my house, and we had to have air conditioning. So we lost the fact that I was supposed to, in the original plans, have a whole counter cabinet here. All my upper hanging for clothes to hang was gonna go here. I lost that, but I still kept the kitty litter box area. Everyone needs a kitty litter box. You should see my kitty. He's the most handsome kitty. His name is Romeo. But this is real deal. I thought about coming in here and putting everything in cute things, and I actually did put my water in that little basket, but it ain't really like that, guys. But this is how it is. It's a real laundry room. We really use it. Over here, we inherited, these are just stock, inexpensive. I'm pretty sure they came from Lowe's pantry cabinets. And I just painted them the black like we did everything else, changed the hardware, and we made cabinets and closets in here. When you use cabinetry, it takes up less space than if I would have built closets. Because remember, every closet needs walls this thick with 2x4s. we don't want to have that thickness. I just have a 18-inch cabinet here, but it's only 18 inches. I didn't have to build an extra 5 inches to have the wall and the sheetrock and stuff like that. I'm not trying to confuse you, but this takes up a lot less space and it's much more effective. So I had 2 of these, and then I talked to you guys in the video about the countertops that I used the marble from Floor & Decor. This is a piece of marble from Floor & Decor. I have a marble countertop in here. Right here I have 31 inches. So we had one of those big pieces that's 48 inches long, and we just cut it and we literally just put it in here. We have right here just a piece of, he ran a 1x4 underneath it, laid it across, and made me a marble countertop. This is just textured wallpaper from Lowe's. It's that Property Brothers. It's supposed to look like grass cloth. I just needed some texture in here. The space is not big. I'm not trying to in any way. And I'm going to tell you the only problem with this space, and I don't even know how to fix it. This is my dryer. It opens like this. That is great. On dryers, you can flip the swing. Great, right? I thought you could flip the swing on washing machines, but you cannot. So I don't know if all Samsung and all the major washing machines, front loaders, all open to the left. This one does. You can't switch it. So that's probably the most inconvenient thing in here, but it's not terrible. I mean, I'm not a huge person, so it's not a terrible thing. Here's my dirty clothes. Well, actually, the dirty clothes are in here, and you can see we have some dirty clothes. The dirty clothes are there. They go into here, and then we put the clean clothes here. It's not, it actually go from here to here. And it's really not that big of a deal. But it is not ideal. I'm just giving you the truth. So if you plan on doing something like this where you're going to be tight, check to see if you can do a special order where this swings the way that you would need it to swing. The other thing I wanted to show you is when you're remodeling, you have to have electricity. Electricity requires, hang on, I don't want to break anything, ugly electrical panels. Think about a way to make it not so ugly. Yes, these are old windows. It's two, I'm gonna pull this off really quick. It's 2 separate old windows that we found out in our scavenging we have, and I just put them together, put some mirror behind them because the glass was all broken, and I feel like this room really needs a window, which I can't have because the building's cinder block and I can't really cut windows into the cinder block, but it kind of gives the feel, where's my little thing, of having a window in here. And then I put a cute little wreath on it. Much cuter than that ugly electrical panel, at least I think so. We have one more decision to make. You want to show them? I'm trying to decide if I need a shelf here. So you guys can vote, give me your opinion. I feel like practically the best thing to do would be to hang a rod and hang my clothes that need to dry. But I just do that in my bathroom. I don't really do that here. And I don't know that I want to have clothes hanging there. So I kind of want to put a little wooden shelf right here. But I don't know. What would you do if this was your laundry room, bathroom thing? I'd love to hear your opinions. You guys have a great day. I hope you have the best luck at designing your bathroom, especially when you're trying to do things in a tight space. This is ours.